welcome back to Pause Gaming. Today I am showing you, or telling you, my tips for building. So let's hop into build mode. Now most of these are going to be for computer or PC, so keep that in mind. So the way I turn my camera is I either right click on my mouse and slide it from left to right, or I click Q to turn to the right and E to turn to the left. Now, if you might have noticed in my building videos that I commonly go like this, especially when placing lights. For example, when I was placing this over my dining room table, I did this to center it. And I do that by hitting spacebar, and then I go up, and then by releasing the spacebar, I go down. Now you also might have noticed that I can, so you see here the coloring palette is currently gray. If I click F, it is now my custom color. And now I can change colors of things. Like say I didn't want this bookshelf to be brown and gray anymore. I wanted it to be like this blue and this red, and it colors as normal. And if I wanted to delete something without having to go and click, and clicking F turns this off again, but if I wanted to do this without having to click, like say I'm over here hovering over what I want to delete, hit G and I can delete, and I click G again and it's off. Now say I wanted this glass soap dispenser, but I didn't want to have to go to decorate and find it again, and I also didn't want to have to click here on the copying tool. All I have to do is click C for copy, and I can pick it up and come and bring it into the bathroom or wherever I would want it. And a couple updates ago, the developers added a scaling tool, which you can access by clicking the three dots and coming in here's scaling tool, your change time, and bulldoze. Instead of clicking that and going and adjusting the mirror, I can simply, so you see it here, it's here. You see here it's gray. If I click V, it is now on, and I can adjust however I would like. If I click it again, it turns off. And so for this, I'm just going to come and color this a different color, and say I wanted to make this the same. I would click, you can see it on screen, actually shift click quick paint. I click shift and I click left click, and now that is the same. And I commonly do this like when I colored my curtains, or when I did my picture frames in this room. It's just a simple little trick you can do. And another tip is to, I'm thinking of, match your plant pots. So I colored this one, but I didn't color this one yet, so I'm just going to, I think they're all the same plants, so I'll put that. This way the color scheme is cohesive, and now I actually really like that pattern on the plant pot, so I can then come in here and shift click to now have the same plant pots throughout. So yeah, just some simple little tips that I have picked up. Now I'm sure there's more. I know there's a way to turn off the grid. Is it Control Alt Z? What does that do? Oh, Control Z is undo. All that? Okay. Control Alt Z. It does the same thing. Okay, so Control Z undoes. And what about like Control D? Oh, that moves the R. Z, T, Y is redo, so Control Y is redo. So yeah, these are just little simple building hacks, and I'm sure you can find more. I know there's a way to hide the grid. Just clicking my buttons at. So just these little things you can figure out as you play. You might accidentally figure out, like I accidentally figured out that Q rotates, and I had to look up a YouTube video on how to on E to figure out, and then just playing the game I accidentally clicked the spacebar and figured it out. And another thing is, since decorations is so long, you can either raise this up, but it blocks your whole screen and you still have to scroll down. If I'm looking for like a certain category, like plant, you just lower this down. Then all the plants, like the non-gardening plants, come up. Or if I'm another very big used, I'm not sure, but while I'm coloring, little tip for coloring, this is the last thing and then I'm gonna go, but coloring I stick for like the main living area, like here in the kitchen, living, and dining. I usually stick to neutrals and warmer neutrals, not so much cool, because warmer is more cozy, and I like my builds to be cozy, especially with the warm lighting. So I like my builds to feel cozy and warm. And then in the bedrooms, it has its own theme for like more like guest bedrooms. I kind of usually do like subtle pops of color. Like here, this room is like golden, yellow, deep oranges. And for pictures on the wall, I try to keep them nature-esque, kind of. And I found all of these by searching natural or nature, one of those two, and they look amazing. And then here I did blue because this is my room here, and blue is my favorite color. It's like a bluish teal is my favorite color, and so I have all of this and like very chill curtains. So yeah, bye.